Let's go, baby.
Yeah. For the 90 now.
90 now.
All heads realize.
Wrekonize.
Real heads on the rise.
Wrekonize, my brother.
Boot camp coming through. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Represent my son.
Represent,
Show him how
kid.
it's done. Yeah.
What up? Yo.
Throw up your dick, beaters, kids. It's the last episode.
It's the fucking last episode, 99, dog. 99 of the 90 now. We're going to pull out our favorite top 5 albums of then from the 99.
The 9-9.
The 9-9.
The 9-nickel.
The 9-nickel. We're going to take it from a tippy?
Just fucking from the tippy,
We'll take it from the tippy, son.
What's your first one you taking to Mars, man?
My first one I'm taking.
What do you got?
We taking, dog.
What are we taking?
Ah, dude. And we're heading straight there. We're going past it. We're taking the Black Moon, son.
I thought we were going to Mars.
We're going Mars, but we're taking the Black Moon with us.
Black Moon?
The Black Moon is going to be the war zone up there, kid.
Holy shit. Buckshot and 5-footer. Oh, bro.
Dude.
I thought you said we were going to the Black Moon, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Fucking
son.
hell,
We
bro.
might as well be. Because we got beat miners on production. Rocking the whole album, dude.
Duck down.
Duck down.
Entertainment.
And, dude, how much of, like, a return of that, the better sound from, like, the boot camp and shit like that. Like, it's just such a hard return, I reckon. Buckshot fucking nails it, dude, man.
And
whole album.
Fucking 6 years, too, man.
Yeah.
From
their first album.
Enter the stage.
6
like
years.
you said, a good return.
Good return. Especially because, well, before then, obviously you had everyone's first album, their solos and that, but that's when you had, like, the Boot Camp Click album and shit like that, which didn't get much acclaim and all that sort of stuff, but then coming back with this, I'm pretty sure this one did pretty well. As it should have. Sick track, man.
It's better than any of the boot camp albums.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I think it's the better, follow-up album from the solo groups.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Hey, man. Fuck, yes, it is. 100% on that, man.
I reckon.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Buckshot's voice, man. The tone of it is so, like...
He's such a melodic dude,
Yes,
man.
dude. Yes, melodic.
He's got... It's like rough, slow, flowy, but punchy, melodic. It's
melodic. Like you said, the tone that he
The tone of it,
hits
the
and,
flow,
like,
the way he fucking uses his
wild
voice, man.
as,
He's got a
man.
cool voice, dude.
Sick
And it
voice.
hasn't changed either.
Nah.
Still the same. Even remember that
It's
fucking
commanding.
the buckshot 5-foot thing. I think you sent me or I sent you only a few months ago, and it was one of their newer ones, like from like recent times. Like I think it's from this year or last
And it was
year.
still sick.
And they sounded exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Even when you hear him talk and shit.
Yeah.
Killer, bro. Killer. What's your first track, man? What you got?
19 out of the 19, man.
Out of the 19.
First one for me, I reckon it could be the same for you. The Onslaught.
The Onslaught, bro. Definitely.
I like
Definitely,
it, man. It's got
man.
Buster doing the
chorus, doing the hook.
doing the little bit of hook there.
Yeah.
Buck spread love like the Pope.
Buck spread love like the Pope.
Fucking, that's a good one. I even
That's a
like
good one, man.
I even like the beat. I don't know how to describe it.
Nah, me either.
It's weird.
It's, yeah.
But I
weird.
like
We'll
it.
take weird.
It's a good weird.
I like weird, dog.
Different.
That's what I find about the albums, how cohesive, because it's got the one
Yeah, it
group
is,
of
it is,
producers,
it
you know?
is,
Like,
yeah.
it's just got, like, a real follow-through sound for the
Theme.
whole... Yeah. And nails it, bro. Hits
Yeah.
it home, the whole thing. But next, I got Warzone,
Same here, brother.
dog. Sick one, bro.
Skip through channels.
Yeah.
Warzone, man.
I like how it does that, too. And then, like... And then it comes back. Ooh, it's not a barrage of Mr. 5FT.
He sounds a little bit different.
He sounds way rougher, don't
Yeah.
you reckon? Like,
Yeah.
he's on that more buckshot
Yes,
flow. You know,
I was
like,
exactly thinking the same thing. I'm like, It's like he's gone home, listened to Enter. You know, he's had 6 years to listen to Enter Stage because apparently it was 6 years because there was like a feud with the label and business, the head, the coach.
I heard something to do with the name too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
something to do with the name. I'm not sure why. It was like getting the rights to it or something.
Yeah. I don't know what else is called like why they needed to get rights, but fuck it.
Fuck knows,
This
man.
is Black Moon.
But
right
I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, man, 5 foot's like coming on a hell buckshot tip.
Yeah, hell buckshot.
I think like,
Not
dude,
mad at it.
No, not mad at it, but I actually like the sound of him more on the. I like that tone of voice because I think it's a good contrast between Buck and him.
Yep.
On the other one, and but this is still sick. You know, wouldn't make the list, but fucking you know, it's. I think he's people must. A lot of light went to Buckshot maybe from Enter the Stage, and he's like, you know what, man, I'm gonna fucking come.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do some of that shit.
I'm coming with it, man.
I'm gonna do some of that shit, man.
What about my next one's freestyle? Just because the beat, the scratch.
Yeah, man. Yep.
And it's got that sick, put a gat in her mouth, leave a gap in her tooth.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, kid.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, son.
What do you got?
This is what it sounds like.
Is that before or after Come Get Some?
Before.
Before?
Just before.
Yep.
But that's a good one too, man. I reckon that was pretty sick. It flows nuts. It's nuts in all of it. Except there's one track where it's still nuts, but it reminds me of like the first album. When we get there, I'll fucking mention that one. But then I've got Come Get Some.
Okay.
Come Get Some.
Sick. With
Mad track, dude.
Louisville?
Yes, that's why I got, because I wasn't the biggest fan of like the beat.
No, me either.
But that's the only reason it's on there, because it's like, we got a reminiscent track.
And
it's
the start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guess who, punk chump? Your brain just blew. And it's like, oh, yes, man.
Punk chump, your brain just blew.
We're going back there.
Yeah, we're taking it back.
Fuck, I love Louisville's voice, man.
Dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
He's a fucking another hell slept on, dude.
Sick, dude. Fucking oath, man.
What do you got?
Weight of the World?
Okay. Just because.
What was your next one?
Showdown.
All right, Weight of the World's before that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll just go straight to Showdown, dude.
Q-Tip,
bro. It got some good features on this album, mate.
Yeah, man. And
few that surprised me when you hear him. I'm like, I just didn't expect that person to show up.
Nah.
You know, Heather B.
Yeah.
Shows up, you know, like, fucking sick. All right, killer.
Got some heads on
That's what
there,
we doing,
man.
dog?
Yeah.
Heads only new.
6 years.
Fuck yeah, man.
I got you open. 1, 2?
1, 2. Yep, I got it down, bro.
Do you have anything before that?
Nope, that was my next one.
Do you know what beat that is?
No.
Does it sound hell familiar to you?
I can't even picture it right now, so I can't
answer
your question.
I've just got because because when you're talking about so much shit, it's so hard to
picture the exact
remember the beat straight. You know, when you got the pressure.
Well, we got 5 albums, and usually they got near 20 tracks each or something. 15 to 20.
So you know, like
you got a lot of fucking, you know, like
I'm a
70
simple man.
fucking tracks.
I've had a car crash.
I don't know if that math worked out at all. But around 70.
You're a fucking genius,
fucking
bro.
wizard, bro.
Big Bang Theory, right here, man. Frame.
Yep. Frame.
Smif-N-Wessun,
dude. Yeah, that's where we go back to like you got the Black Smif-N-Wessun, dude. The Black Smif-N-Wessun. I love it. Reminds me of like, because it's like the alternative. How you got the Fab Five, you got the Helter Skelter and OGC, but then you've got the Black Smif-N-Wessun, where you got the Black Moon Smif-N-Wessun. Because that shows up on the first album like that, and it's just dope.
What's that one called again?
I think it's called Black Smif-N-Wessun, maybe.
Yes, it is.
I think it is called Black Smif-N-Wessun. And it's got that bit where like the beat drops out in the middle. So good, dude.
Tech kills that.
Yeah.
Throw your hands in the air. I got it because of all the duck down shout outs. He shouts out.
Is that? I'm guessing that's before the 2 turntables and a mic, eh?
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, you go yours.
Yep.
Yeah. Now hit yours. What were you saying? The duck down shout outs.
Yeah, it's got a sick beat and it's got heaps of cool duck down shout outs. If you don't know, that's, you know, he's shouting
duck
out
down.
OGC, Smif-N-Wessun, Helter Skelter. He says heaps like the names of their songs and lines from the song.
Sick. That's killer.
I love that shit.
Did Sean Price start Duck Downs? Was that started by Sean Price?
I don't know, man. I don't know the origin of oranges.
Oranges. I don't know even the bananas.
Fucking mandarins. Is that an alternative?
Tangerine.
Trump oranges. Fucking go Trump. Fucking love him, dude. Just want to make sure. I want to get some hate in them comments.
You just want a comment or two. Come on, whatever we got to do, man. We'll take it. Trans rights.
But I know they say that he was basically the founder and creator of boot camp.
Okay.
That he was the general of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just say he was a strong part of it.
Maybe I could even see like Buckshot having something to do with Duck Down's conception, because he was really rocking before all of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It was him, Smif-N-Wessun, then Helter Skelter, then OGC, was it?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
was it OGC then Helter Skelter?
I don't know if that's.
I think
just...
OGC was before Helter Skelter. The Storm.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
a year before.
Yes.
And Smif-N-Wessun was the year before that, I think.
Fuck.
It's around
you're right, yeah.
something like that. But Buckshot was rocking before all of that.
Yeah. But I don't know if they were. I guess they were all doing it. The album. I just don't know if like the order of their albums is the order that the groups came together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if like.
Yeah.
They were doing it like they were together since they were fucking teenagers.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Yeah,
Or, like,
and this dude got signed first.
Yeah, exactly. And you fucking whatever
like
happens.
an old
happens
dirty
and shit.
situation. Throw your hands in the air. Did we just say that?
Wait, first, 2 turntables and a mic.
That's my last one anyway, so.
Throw your hands in the air?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do 2 turntables and a mic, man. Does that one stand out to you at all? Like his flow? I can't picture the beat at all. I remember it being like a more older beat. Like it doesn't fit in with the 99 style of beat.
All right.
But the main thing that stands out is his flow, man.
Is that the one you were saying that gives you enter the stage?
Yes, just because his flow. Like it's got that, you know how in the first one he does the real like dragged out flows and it's like, I'm getting from the good shit that I am. Everything's just like, so it's got that flow, wherein like heaps of this album, it's like, it's still a dope as flow, but it's more on time, I guess, on beat flow.
Because what you're saying there, I reckon he does that in the Onslaught. I get that vibe.
Okay, yeah.
It's more dragged out.
This one, I was just like, whoa, I don't know if it was recorded earlier or if he's like, I'm doing some fucking old shit. Like, bringing back some Enter the Stage type flow for this one. It just stood out to me. I was like, whoa, that's fucking... Reminds me of a track you'd just find as a Lucy, like it'd be off fucking some other mixtape or something that it was just made around the same time. It just fucking stood out to me. And then that Duress, don't know if that's how you say it. Pretty sure it's exactly how you say it.
That's how we say
and then Throw Your Hands in the Air. And that's my last track.
Sick, man.
It's my last track, man.
Second album, Killer Duo.
Killer Duo, man.
6 years between drinks.
Yeah, between drinks. Got thirsty.
Like you said, man, his voice, his flow. He's a fucking sick MC, man.
Fuck yeah.
And I know he's well respected too.
Oh yeah, big time.
By the legends.
The legends.
Not the old schoolers.
I know he's good mates with like Tupac and shit too. Like, there's a few stories that come out of that sort of shit. Woo! Man, there's a point where he says a line in, it might be in Onslaught, when he says, he did an album with Tupac. He's got a line where he says something like that. He's like, people are like, how you do an album with Tupac or something? And I'm like, what is this album? Where is this? What?
Did he have something to do? I'm not going to say it, just in case.
Okay, sick. But it's way grimier than their last album, eh?
Yeah.
The other one was held boom back, rough, gritty, but this one's like way grimy.
Yeah.
But what's our fucking second one, dude?
Oh.
Shit, son.
I know it's 99.
Oh, the doctor will see you now.
But we got Dre again, man.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Wrekonize 2001.
That's the one, dog.
But it's 99.
2001. Fuck it.
Maybe that's like, you know how they say, like, what's K? He's got a few lines like, you know, like on 94 albums, I'll give him a 96 style, you know? Like,
fuck it. Fuck it, man.
Maybe this is like, you know, we're 99, but this
it could be, because, you know, like through this, there's a lot of dudes have the emphasis of coming up to the 2000, you know, the millennium. Even like Method Man, Takao,
yeah, because
2000.
Do you remember all the, like, the big build-up to it? It's meant to be all this shit.
So maybe it's like, because the world's going to blow up in 2000.
And
it's like, we made it into the next one, and this is what it sounds like once you've made it in. You know, you passed the 2000 and whatever and shit. Because a few dudes like even Grand Pooba was 2000.
Yes, 2000.
Yep,
that's what the album's called.
Yeah, like a few dudes have put emphasis on that.
Yeah.
A few dudes. And even like, I remember Busta Rhymes always being like, there's only 4 years left.
4 years left.
Fuckers.
I love the intro on I can't remember the album, but the liquid will boil.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a good one.
The sea will boil like magma. They will boil in their liquid prison.
Yes, yeah.
And the girl at the end, cool. Dr. Dre, man, Aftermath, Interscope. Who produced this, man?
Who produced this? We got Dre, Melman, and then they produced like all tracks together. And then Lord Finesse shows up to do some production at the end, which is wild. Wild as fuck. I just never picture that happening in my head. Wait, Finesse, like on a Dre project, I wouldn't even see that coming together if not, like, you know, some dude who didn't know much told me that, I'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. I look it up and I'm like, holy shit, that guy knew what he was talking about.
That's what a giant Finesse is, man.
Yeah. It still sounds like it still got that Dre sound, the clarity in that. So I don't know if Dre mixed it afterwards or maybe gave him the sound. I don't know. But it's still like, it feels like they worked together or he did it in Dre's studio. I don't know. It's very cohesive on the album. Not like the Big L type of beats where like he just got those crazy horns with the reverb and fucking.
And that was a fair bit older too, the Big L one.
Yeah. But it's crazy how good of a producer he is to fit that in with Dre's style. You know, I'm doing what Dre's doing. Wild. 22 tracker.
22 track. Debuted at number 2 as well.
Did it? Fuck.
We don't care about that. But what you got, man?
We ain't give no fucks.
What do you got out of the 22?
But I start off with The Watcher, man.
That's what I've got.
Yeah, The Watcher.
Got Eminem and Nocturnal on there.
Yep.
The beat.
The beat's sick, man.
I've got Fuck You next.
I've got that too.
Devin the Dude.
How much does Devin the Dude to me just sound like he should be an outcast?
Yeah.
Don't you reckon? Like his voice would just fit so well with those motherfuckers, man.
Yeah,
like,
fucking oath.
Like just that, you know, I don't know how to do that tone, but you know the tone.
Have you heard any of his solo stuff?
Not a whole bunch, man. Not a whole bunch. Yeah.
He's a feature. He's a feature.
Well, he features well on this one, man.
He features well on this one. What do you got after that?
Still Dre?
Just because I didn't want to put.
I had a feeling you were gonna have it in there.
Yeah, I did. I didn't put it on there just because.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say a different track.
Just because there's fucking 22 tracks.
Yeah. That's why I did that with a couple tracks that I was like.
But that's an anthem.
Anyway. That's the only reason I put it down, just because like everyone knows it.
Killed to fucking buggery, but
the keys in it doesn't help because it kills quickly with just those.
Yeah,
it's real repetitive in that sense. First time you're like, "Whoa, this is fucking sick," but then the 20th time you're like, "It's just keys the whole time."
Like every time I go bowling, you're gonna fucking play
every bowling one.
Every time.
You're doing it again, man.
Doing this again every 10 years.
They got other songs on that machine.
I got Explosive next.
That's the one I thought you'd have. I didn't write it just because I thought you'd have it.
Explosive. I like
West Coast shit.
I like that. I really love that beat.
Yeah.
There's something about that.
Yeah,
man.
It is good.
That's the one. Gorilla Black does a sick fucking track to that too.
Nice.
The dude who sounds like Biggie.
Yeah.
I really like on the Explosive. And he pops up a lot on the album. Never really heard much of him. Never really noticed until I've done this. That Hitman fella,
dude. I've always thought that he showed up so much on this. He was one of the.
He's got a killer voice, man.
He was the standout to me when I originally.
Yeah, I
heard
never
this.
knew. I'm trying to think now who I always presumed it was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know who my mate thought it was? Tick Boom. You remember that?
I thought that was King T.
Well, he was saying about other tracks, so I think he just got everyone confused.
Okay, yeah.
I like that Tick Boom guy. Because he'd say it about tracks. I think King T's only in one track.
He's only on the one.
He's not in the whole album.
No, man, he's on that one.
But his voice is sick, like you said, though, man.
Yeah, he's fucking. We got none solo from. Does he have solo shit?
We'll have to check that out. Oh, show.
That could be. We could have had a little bit of a sleep on that. Dude,
man. Fuck! Wake up, motherfuckers!
Have you got? For me, man, it's what's the difference? Now?
I got Big Egos first.
Big Egos, yeah.
I just reckon Big Egos is sick.
Yeah.
And the way it starts, with like the keys. I didn't do it. I'm not going to do it right at all, so I don't actually want to do it. I take that back. I didn't do it.
No, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes. Fuck, loop that and you've got the beat, basically. But I'm pretty sure, unless I'm getting it the wrong, but it's the one where he's like, Dre starts it, and just the way it starts, it's sick. Fucking can't remember how it starts now. I can remember about the second line. I don't want to start at the second line. It's just going to sound weird. So it's just that sick one, dog.
Set it off, son.
Yeah, blazed at the rest of them. It's got that line in there. I can't remember the very fucking first line. But then what's the difference, bro?
That beat, man.
That beat.
That's like a trumpet or something, isn't it? Man, that's a powerful beat.
It's sick.
That's a symphony orchestra type beat.
Fuck yeah.
That's a beat you could have just total brass instruments on the stage.
Dude, that would be cool to hear, man.
Pumping that. That would be fucking awesome, wouldn't it, man?
That would be really cool to hear.
Because that would be...
Just a bunch of funky motherfuckers playing that shit.
I reckon it'd be even better.
It'd be killer. It's just the beat by itself. I wouldn't even need to hear... I just want to hear the beat
so I could just have that.
Yeah.
I could just have that, man.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, bro. I gotta have to bring it up real quick.
We gotta set this up. We'll call the Sydney Orchestra up for
Bro, have you seen I can't remember who sent it to me, but there's people that go around. There's like a tribute Dre. Have you seen it?
Oh, I think
it's fucking horrible.
They were here, weren't they?
Someone
we looked it up and we were like, let's not do this.
Might have even been Chris. I don't know. Someone told me it was, and then I went and had a look and it was fucking... But the selling point was they had all live...
It was meant to be orchestral.
Yes. So...
But it was like a small band.
Yeah. And he sucked.
Just doing their rendition of... Yeah, it wasn't awesome.
Karaoke, practically.
Yeah, good work, guys.
Yes, sick.
Way to make money off someone else's music.
Hey. I got, what do you got after that? Just in case.
After what's the difference? Light speed.
That's what I got. That's what I got, man.
I got that light speed.
It's got that Hitman again.
Yep.
And that beat, man.
Yeah. That means we're taking over this year. You heard?
It's got the whistle in it.
Yep. That means it's real fucking hard to shoot me, you hear? And that gets me because I don't expect him to say it, you know? Like, you think he's going to say what, like, Dre said, and then it comes out, and that has a fucking, like, the pistol. Sick.
What you got next?
Forgot about Dre?
Yeah, I had to put it on there, man.
Had to, man.
Just because
some of the most insane Dre verse I think there is. Like, that second Dre verse,
who do you reckon wrote that for him?
Could have been a guy named Eminem. I don't know for sure.
This white boy,
pretty sure though.
He did not write that, man.
Fuck no.
That's not what he writes.
I don't think he wrote it.
That's probably like one of the most complicated verses you'll ever hear Dre spit.
Yeah.
The most technical.
Especially that second. Like the first verse is fucking.
The only one that fucks with that for me is Ring Ding. You know.
Okay. What for like technicality and shit? Okay, yeah.
Because then, like, that's another one I'd love to know who wrote that for him. But this one here, I always like, I wonder, like, who Daniel, if he agrees, like,
I 100%
does he think Eminem wrote that verse? Because
I think so.
Eminem and DOC and
yeah, I think. That's all I got, bro. I'm pretty sure.
But that beat, man,
it's fucking nuts. Yeah, it's nuts. Such a weird fucking chorus too, eh?
Oh, dude.
I was like, fucking. What did Dre think of that chorus when he first did it? Fuck it, man.
Fuck it, bro.
Fuck it, man. Yeah, you read that verse for me. You can do that chorus.
Yeah,
man. I don't give a fuck.
And
you gave me that verse.
You spit it pretty quick, so it'll take years before anyone figures out.
Yeah. People will be up on the beat, the hype. What gets me about the beat is when Eminem's verse, and then when it gets to me and Dre stood next to a burnt down house, and it just get that perfect fucking rendition of it just then. That was so spot on. But you know the bit I'm talking about, eh?
Oh, you
took
me
just
back, man.
So evil when that bit
I felt like
happening.
I was in the Up and Smoke tour.
Yeah, whoa, fucking hell, dude. Shit, smoky in here.
Bro.
But that bit of the beat just fucking gets me every time. Makes it so evil, I reckon. It's just so...
It was a game changer, man.
Yeah, while you was cuddling a cabbage patch.
What? Fucking... And... Yeah, we'll talk about it at the end. For me next, man, I just had to put it on there because of the beat and the hook. I got Let's Get High, man. Because
I wrote the next episode just because people would be like, well, as if they didn't fucking say that track.
Bruh, it's 22 tracks on here, man. Not gonna say
fucking tracks.
Not gonna say the 4 tracks you know.
But Let's Get High, bro. That's a standout track.
I really like it.
Especially Dre's verse cracks me up so much, dude. So much, man.
Just took some ecstasy.
Yeah. Ain't no telling what the side effects could be.
The beat too, man.
Yeah.
It's like a real, gives me like a real fucking, I was going to say G-Funk, the whole thing's G-Funk, but it's like a real Mac 10 Ice Cube type.
Yeah.
Funk.
Yeah,
G-Funk.
Mac 10 would have been pretty sick on that one, actually.
Yeah, I reckon.
Now you mentioned that.
I just can hear it on that.
Dude. But it's just funny as fuck. Have one riding dick, one sick on my toes. Is that Dre over there? Let it on a towel and passed out.
Some LA brothers.
Dude, yeah. I love this one.
Probably my favourite on the album,
yeah,
man.
I'm with you. There's always been 2 standouts for me. It's this one and my next one. But this one first is just wicked, dude.
It just doesn't...
I love how it's got, like, the pause to it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, after each, like, line. It's like the beat and the run, and it just brings, like, a whole... And then it just starts again.
Yep.
Makes it so funky, dude. Like, it could... You just...
And I find, like, I love the beat and everything, but I find that everyone kills it on this one.
Yep.
There's no weak links.
Yeah. I think it's, like... Because of the beat, though, like, just allows for so much dope flowing, man.
Yeah.
Like when Exhibit comes in, like, the way he can just finish each line and the beat stops gives it so much punch for the next line to come in.
But I even think what he says is cool.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Shit, yeah.
And this is maybe where Jake got Tick Boom from.
Yes, I think definitely, yeah.
Tick, tick, boom.
Wait a minute, it's on. Tell like a true macadelic. Weed and cocaine sold separate. Check it.
Another dude with an amazing voice,
dude,
man.
yeah. Where his albums aren't too bad either. You know, like his solo ones, where you're like, oh, I want to check that guy out. And you check it out, and you're like, sick. You're like happy, you know.
He was so close. We punched on, man.
Dude, we did. We punched on.
He was so close.
We had to postpone the episode because we were in a hospital.
We were in a hospital.
With
some shut up motherfuckers.
But then the next one is the next standout one for me is Act Right.
Okay.
That one to me is just sick, dude. This is ones like me and Jake used to play just all the time. Because when he first got his first Beamer, this CD was just in the car. Like, the guy forgot to took it out. So this is what we'd play all the time. Like, we just found Jake's like, oh, it's got a fucking, like, a Drake CD.
Had you heard it before?
No.
Oh!
Yeah, I know, yeah. We were just like,
whoa,
we were into
man.
Eminem. So first thing we did was search the back, like, looked at the back and we were like, is there any Eminem on
Did
there?
it blow your brain?
It popped our fucking skulls, dude. Like, it rattled us, you know? This is all we'd play.
Do you know what year it was?
When that happened, we would have been... it would have been like around L's and P, so we would have been 16. So it would have been 2012 maybe.
Okay,
maybe 2011 or 12, I reckon, around there. So maybe 10ish years ago.
So you would have heard Lucy's.
Yeah, Lucy. You know, I would have like the next episode. You know, like Still Dre, but.
Some LA fellas.
No, Act Right, none of that. Big Egos, you know, none of The Watcher even. I hadn't heard any of those, you know.
Wow.
And because I was just...
What a find,
dude,
man.
it was insane.
Was it a burnt or a...
No, it was the actual one. The guy just didn't take it out, man.
Oh, he would have been spewing,
yeah,
man.
dude, he would have been, surely. But,
Fuck.
And we used to just play these tracks
the
like
didn't
ages.
ring and say, hey, bro.
Give me my fucking CD,
is the Chronic in there?
Is it in there, dude? 2001?
Looks
like it's 2011, man.
I don't smoke, man.
I don't smoke. Is the Chronic in there?
There's nothing in here, bro.
Doesn't smell like it is. But, joint kicking in. I'm stimulated. For those who don't know big words, I'm fucking faded. I love that, man. Repeat. 83 degrees east to a shaded spot. I was shocking that dude's voice is killer, man. He rocks that verse so hard, man. And then just the beat, too. Bounce, bounce, bounce. It's just funk. Funk, funk, funk.
G-Funk.
We got next.
My last one's Bang Bang.
I got Bang Bang too.
Just because I love that beat, man.
Yeah. Yep.
And there's a lot, it's been...
And Hitman Again is good.
Hitman Again is good. It gives me...
But Dre's good. This is one where Dre's fucking verse
Dre's
is sick
too. Love to Know wrote it.
Yep.
Respect, brother.
Fucking mad respect.
Dude, you've been on it twice, man.
And I don't doubt maybe Hit had a few writing credits, surely.
You know, Eminem's probably had some shit written for him, I would imagine. You know, like... Tretch would have probably had some verses written.
There was a big argument going around recently, and I don't know how it started. I didn't follow it. I just heard
Sean Price
people
probably
talking about it, that a lot of
I don't want to believe it, but
Black Thought's early stuff was written by someone else.
Oh, is that bitch driving around in the car?
I have no idea. All I heard was people talking about it. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
Because the people were like, I don't know, because they were talking about like doubting him and that sort of shit.
So what was the fucking other dude's name on the first? Malik B. So it's his sister or someone, one of his relatives or someone.
Because Malik B died not too long ago. Rest in peace. That guy was a motherfucking legend. Proceed to check that shit out, Mather. She's held close to him, right? To Malik B?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it might be his sister or something. The way she's talking, and she's hating on him big time, man.
Hating on Black Thought.
All of them.
Oh, the whole Roots, just everyone.
The Roots, everyone around at that time, because apparently this Malik B, man, he ghost writ for everyone in the industry, and he ghost writ for...
Because, dude, he's got some fucking fire verses,
apparently he did a lot of shit for Black Thought and that too, and they never say it.
Fuck.
And,
well, when I listen to that Proceed Part 2, I am like, fuck, this guy's...
Because apparently Malik B, he was fucking, had struggled with drugs his whole life. And,
right.
So, and that's what got him in the end. And then, but they were never there for him, but they were always there to get their verses. But he never gets credited enough. Like for the being, because basically he was like
everyone just goes on about Black Thought.
She reckons he's like, there wouldn't have been no Roots if it wasn't for him and shit.
Well, I saw someone post something about that when he first died. They were like Malik B, and then they called him the root of the Roots. They were like, he is the fucking root of the Roots. He's the shit that held it down, fed the fucking thing, brought the energy up, and
so this chick's been going around doing a few interviews I've been seeing. I haven't clicked on them all, but the first one I watched was her driving around in the car. Yeah, and she was fucking shouting, common sense, fucking calling him out.
Well, like Malik B was writing his shit.
Yeah, writing shit for him, and they never gave him the props for it and shit like that, man. Be a lot of shit like that.
Because, dude, there are some Malik B verses you hear, and I'm like,
yes,
this is fucking insane.
Yeah,
dude. like,
yeah.
Where if no one ever told me, I could have done the asshole thing and been like, oh, did maybe Black Thought write that for him or something? Because
I give him all the accolades. I give Black Thought all the accolades.
Because the highest I give thanks.
I don't want to take anything away, because he's fucking...
And I heard people saying that it was only Black Thought's early stuff they were saying. They were like, after a certain point, it was Black Thought writing his shit. Yeah. You see Black Thought today, he's writing his own shit or whatever. Yeah. Fucking... It's crazy. But it is... So one thing I have thought is Black Thought's style today is insanely different from his style back then. Yeah, it is very different. That's a dude where his voice changed big time too.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah?
I like the old shit.
I still mad prefer that to any of the other new cunts. Like, I'll write on that dude and be like, I'll fucking back this motherfucker to blaze any of these new fucking cats.
Oh, yeah, in that sense.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, but to me, he fell off.
Yeah, I prefer the 94 to 97, 8 flow.
I'm not really...
From most cats, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least we fucking actually said all the tracks before we tangented into that. That was good, man.
Wow,
nice work. I was just about to say tangent, but we pretty much finished it.
Black Thought.
Fuck knows. Oh, who wrote Dre's shit? We're talking about Ghost Riders. Ghost Riders.
Bang, bang, anyway. So, second studio album, man. It's got crazy heaps of features on here.
That's something that Dre, not being around in the time, I was alive, but not following the shit when it came out, it's like, I don't know where Dre always finds these dudes from, like Hitman, just from nowhere or whatever. And then in the whole album, fucking crazy sick. Shit like that, like he obviously sort of found Eminem in that, where he just finds these dudes and puts them on for the whole fucking album and shit, and like he did with Snoop Dogg, you like, find this guy, I like him, you've been on the fucking whole album with me.
Do you think it is like the Snoop Dogg thing? Do you think an element of it is... Because of who he is, people are constantly throwing things at him. Check this dude out, man. You got to check this. Here's my tape, man. Check. He doesn't necessarily go and look for all of them all the time. Maybe he gets a lot of them looking for him.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing I think...
Because of who he is, man.
At least seems like to me, because you even noticed from the first Chronic, when Dre's like, this is my first solo fucking run, and there's just immense amounts of fucking dudes on it. I think Dre looks at an album more as a project.
Yeah.
Rather than I'm going to make an album that's just my thing, me rapping on a track. It's a project. I'm just putting together a crazy sound and he just gets whoever's going to sound best on that sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's not like so much a solo project, a solo album. He's like, I'm just making a project. The project's called The Chronic, and whoever I get is on the fucking the project, basically, if you know what I mean. That's how it seems to me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of his albums are that way.
Yeah.
Where he's just like making a crazy fucking sound, where it's sound first over like maybe lyrical content or something. It's like what sounds good to
quantity.
what sounds good to the ear, and let's just fucking do that.
Well, I've heard heaps of people say, like, people that have worked with him say that, you know, in heaps of interviews I've seen him, white dude from Adelaide, but I've watched a lot of interviews of artists that have worked with him, and they say that he's like one of them. He's so meticulous where even like if you're doing the hook, he'll say, he won't say that he hates it or anything. He'll be like, until it's right, and he likes it, he'll be like, oh, let's do that bit again. Let's do this bit again.
That's cool, though.
Try doing this bit like this. Fucking
crazy crisp beats, too. Like the production level's fucking sick.
And I've even heard Dre say, like, in an interview, fucking, that each thing he did, he always tries to top himself.
That's cool.
And I think this sounds better than, like, this is even one tiny level up from Doggy Style production and stuff, you know?
Yeah. And this is the type of shit you can play so loud too.
Yeah, man, real loud.
Like so loud.
But the third one, bro, what you got, man?
Third one, bro. Talking about being a fucking white kid and shit, man.
What you got? What?
We got fucking Eminem, bro. The Slim Shady LP.
Oh, I was going to say, fuck, I love M&M's, man. Hell, bro.
I remember hearing that that's where he originally got his name, but I don't know. I can't remember what the fucking story was. Something about a bag of M&M's and his uncle was there or something, and no,
Uncle Ronnie.
Fucking yeah, some shit. I can't remember.
He's like, you want some M&M's, boy?
But what would you say this is? This is
the Slim Shady LP. That's what the.
But would you say it's like his first studio sort of professional album, but like third recording? I'm gonna call it.
I'd say it's his second album, mate.
Yeah, because I'd say you got Infinite, Slim Shady EP, and then Slim Shady LP. And fuck it, this is the LP.
What's the difference between the Slim Shady EP and this?
It's just got some different tracks on it. And it's the production's not, it's like Dre's not, I don't think Dre was a part of it. I don't think.
I don't even know if I've ever even heard it.
It's pretty much, it's where like, you know that song with Pace One? Pretty sure that's from there.
Oh, okay.
And like, it's got like.
No One's Iller Than Me and all them ones.
Not that one, but what's the one where he's like, I'm high like Red Man. Tripping with a tab of acid in my head, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit though, dude. And Eminem's verse in that is fucking wild. But Slim Shady LP, dog.
Who produced this one?
Well, Dre.
You can hear it.
Dre did some tracks, but the Funky Bass Brothers do mad tracks. They're like the main dudes on there.
Mark and Jeff Bass.
That's them, dude.
Right.
Fucking hell, bro. Hey, you know Marky and Jeff, bro?
I know Marky and Jeff.
Fucking hell,
they're here all the time, man.
Funky Bass Brothers, dog.
Here with Joe Five.
I'd say, I don't know. This is just fucking me saying shit, but I'd say Dre was just engineer for the whole thing, manipulating the sounds, because it's got the sonic sound of Dre's production.
Like, unmistakable.
It's got the sonic sound of it.
If you play this,
but then
if
like
you play this just after the Chronic, like we just did the Chronic, if you go straight onto this album, sonically,
it's crisp as, and like, it's so like it's fucking so well
just
done.
The choice of the instrumentals and stuff, it's like this is made by the same person.
Yeah, well, there's some instrumentals that I've always been like, fuck, it's tripped me out that Dre made it. Like I'm Shady.
Okay.
Beats like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
that doesn't sound like.
And what's the one? I'm cancerous. So when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this. If you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis, is that I'm Shady? Is that the same fucking track? I can't even remember. But that track too, like that beat, I'm always like, fuck, man, like. Such a sick choice of beats for fucking Eminem, I think, too, for his first. Like, this one works fucking perfect. But what do you got for your first one, bro? We don't need to say much about this cat. Everyone knows who the fuck this dude is.
20 tracks. My first one, I'm jumping straight to Guilty Conscience.
Me too, bro. It's exactly where I'm at because I'm not a fan of My Name Is, and I don't think anyone is, to be honest.
You know, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't put it on there because it's too generic for me.
It just annoys me. I think I've listened to it too
kids.
Much. Yeah, and the beat. Something about it, I'm just like, this is one of my least favorite Eminem songs.
Dude, because it takes me back to when it first ever dropped.
Okay, yeah.
And I remember Channel V.
The beat is cool.
Channel V.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that used to be the shit.
Yeah.
You have to go there. And I remember when they first played on there, I was living in Darwin, and I remember it was like, oh,
yeah.
I felt validated after all these years, man. Being told I'm the weird kid. I'm listening to white people can't listen to this and all this and that, and I'm fucking. Then I'm like, this motherfucker's made it on Channel V, dude. Made it.
But Guilty Conscience is a sick one, bro.
But the thing that sucks with the album version is it doesn't have the fucking these voices. Like from the video clip.
And when they
why
talk,
not? I don't understand.
I have no idea.
It's so much better with that.
I know. Well, I remember back in the day using like.
It's disappointing when you go to the album, you don't get that bit.
Yeah, I remember using like LimeWire or some shit back in the day at like Jake's house and being like, "Can I type in a song and try to find it?" Like, yeah, and then having to download like 12 copies of this exact track just to find one that had that bit.
Yeah,
I was like, I want that bit in the song, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why is there so many copies of this song on my computer?" I'm like.
This is why.
This is why, bro. Yeah. Delete the other 11. We got the one. We got it. But then I got Brain Damage, bro.
Had to, man. That's
one of my favorites, bro.
That's probably one of my favorites on the album, man.
There's
Killer Story, the beat.
Yeah, this and As the World Turns are the ones that they're hell similar to me in the way they tell.
They're
that
my
story.
two favorites.
Fuck yeah, dude. They're the ones that
absolute two favorites.
Absolute popped my head as a kid. When like Eminem was the first CD I ever bought was Eminem's CDs and shit when I was fucking like 11, you know, and fucking my sister like driving me to soccer training and just like putting the CDs and be like, "There's more songs that people don't know about," and just haven't like been like, "How? There's more songs. Everyone just knows, you know, my name is and shit like that. And there's more songs." And then finding like Brain Damage and shit, and just being like, "What the fuck, man?" That was the one to me where it's like. The Justified type song, you know, it was like scrawny looking white boy.
Man, you know one thing, like a lot of people like
tape wrapped around his fucking frames, beat up in the toilet, and fucking, you know, like.
And then when he gets home,
fucks
you know, he's
up.
bleeding, and his mum, and all she cares about is the blood on the rug.
Yeah, shut up, you
cunt. The head with remote control. My whole brain fell out of my skull. Fucking
picked it up and screamed, "Look, bitch, what have you done?" That's sick. That's killer. Man.
But with these ones, man. When like people, I'm not going to mention names, but I've heard people say Eminem's emo rap. I don't know any emos who listen to Eminem, but anyway,
that's a weird statement.
But when you're a dude that hasn't come from the most greatest upbringing, and you know, you didn't have great role models, and your parents were a bit, you know, not really.
Shit was just annoying all the time.
Not really there, you know, and you know, you were starving and struggling and shit.
A lot of bread and sauce.
I think this sort of sleep for dinner in the underground.
Underground.
This sort of shit can really speak to you.
Yeah.
Can't it?
Oh, yeah, dude, yeah. And especially when you get
like,
to, like...
this shit was written for people like me and you.
100%, dude, yeah.
It was written for us.
No, legitimately, especially, like, Brain Damage, it encapsulates perfectly of just, like...
being pushed down.
Yeah, and hey, you're a little bit sucking, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking guinea pig in the microwave.
Yeah. And you're not the cool kid.
Yeah,
either.
but then like shit just starts to fucking get too fucking much.
Bruh.
And you go to the janitor storage booth and you fucking...
One day you just decide to strike back and flatten every tire on the black rack.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. But every time they tipped my tray and spilt my fucking orange juice, man, you know, like, and you fucking cocked wood back and swung as hard as I could. And you're like, oh, yes! Stood on his chest with 1 foot.
Yeah. Man, I don't let it.
Oh, you're like, this is sick. That's what I want to do, man.
Because one song that used to do that for me and my brother, man, we'd like, look at it like this is our house.
Yes, dude. Yes, I love that one, bro.
Just because you know she's so
you cut off the sleeve.
You know, it's just shit. Yeah. You know, the ruthlessness of your parents can be. You know, like some cunts don't know what it's like.
Told her friends that I was the son from her last marriage.
You know, that's why they whinge about shit that happened when they were in their 20s.
Yeah.
You know, it's like because you didn't experience it when you were fucking a kid, dude. You know. I know so many people like that. If I had
chill, fucking $1 million, dude.
I reckon it's like
life.
The tempo of it.
by Marshall Mathers.
It's very slow. It's almost talking for him.
At the start, I love how it does that, and then when it switches into that, I'm tired of backstabbing ass snakes with friendly grins. When it gets into, it's just such a sick transition. Dude.
Fucking
wicked, bro.
This is another one that's for us, dudes like us,
yes,
man.
yeah.
Isn't it? Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
It just speaks to you, man.
There's another one on here that's always done that for me too. When we get there, I'll fucking mention it.
Role model.
Yep, I'll just mention that 97 Bonnie and Clyde quickly,
okay,
just because that track's always made me laugh, man.
Is that the one where he's dragging the bitch?
Yeah, the whole thing, and he's just talking to his daughter in the back, and he's like, "Mama spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? We'll let her wash off in the water. Me and you can play by ourselves, can't we?" It's just there's so much, and then like we'll roll her off the dock on the count of 3. And then Mama wants to show you how far she can float. That fucking gets me, man.
Because we're fucked up, man.
Yeah, we're fucked up, dude.
Like,
But then role model, man.
Anthem.
That's the one with the beat I was talking about at the start.
Oh.
Isn't that the one, I'm cancerous?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Fuck, man. The beat, like you said.
And
the rhymes are just fucking ruthless, dude.
Anthem, man.
Fucking anthem, dude.
Fucking anthem. I like Come On Everybody as well.
Oh, yeah.
I just like that.
Is that before or after My Fault?
I think it's after.
Because that My Fault just makes me laugh because the mushroom story is fucking
just
hilarious,
I
man.
never meant to give you
mushrooms, girl. And then, there's just some lines in there.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
There's some lines in there that are
bitches
so
like that.
fucking
I've
funny,
done
man.
it. I've accidentally fucked a few chicks up.
Yeah.
People up before, whatever your pronoun is. They could have grew a dick by now.
I can't remember what the line is specifically, but this one is just so funny in there. But and then
is that the one where he's like as well? He says like you're only meant to have 3 or 4, but you ate the whole bag.
yeah. It's just fucking classic.
There's some
man.
sick
It's got some sick
sitting
ones.
in the corner talking to plants.
Yeah, that's the line, man. That's Cindy's up. Yeah, fuck.
I've been that person,
and that's
man.
so fun. That's the one. That's the line I was thinking. I can't know exactly how it goes.
You would have been
fuck
that
yeah,
person.
man. Yeah, and everyone's seen that person.
You don't
too.
know if you're coming back when you're like that. I'm stuck like this forever.
And you know if like a mate's like,
just
I don't know what to do, man.
I don't know what to do. And you're just like, I'm stuck like this forever. Stuck like this forever.
Okay, I just have to learn to talk to mum and dad like this. We just have to learn to drive, go to school. Because this is me forever now. So just accept it. Just accept it. We'll learn.
I'm never doing this again. Never doing this again.
We walk like this. We do one step.
Next week, you're in the corner talking to the same fucking plant, man. Rock bottom.
Rock bottom. This is when you want something bad enough to steal. Ah, dude.
This is for us, man.
You know, you get those fucking people who steal for a thrill, and then there's people like, I'm just fucking hungry as
man.
fuck, man,
You know,
and that looks tasty.
Actually, haven't had tea for
Doesn't
all
even
week.
look tasty, but I'll take it.
Say Ritz. Ritz. A regular cracker.
They no regular cracker.
Just don't give a fuck.
Dude, just don't give a fuck.
Another anthem.
Another anthem, dude.
Bitch, I'm coming out swinging.
So fast that'll make your eyes spin.
Get knocked the fuck out like Mike Tyson. I love that.
Proof is in the
I bought
pudding.
a ticket to your concert
just to come and whip your ass. That's sick, man.
That's a killer line, man. There's so many quotables from that one.
And then I got As the World Turns.
I've got a few more just before that. Just because. So just don't give a fuck, then still don't give a fuck, which I like better than just don't give a fuck.
That's at the end of the album, isn't it?
Is it?
It's the very last track.
I've got them in the wrong order. Yeah, and then I've got Bad Meets Evil.
That's towards the end too.
Is that? Have you got them too?
Yeah, but they're at the end. They're just like a few more tracks down.
I fucked it up for some reason.
Fuck it.
I think because I was doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
I was just trying to rip.
But I only got 2 tracks before those ones.
What do you got?
As the World Turns.
That's my favourite.
Yep.
That's my absolute favourite.
Yep.
Every verse.
Because we dope as fucking only get a 2 in the sauce.
And
hypochondriac.
It's fucking funny, man.
Hanging out at the laundry mat where all the
trashy blondes be at.
Yeah,
where all the white raunchy white trashy blondes be at. And I like the
go gadget dick.
Whip that shit out and ain't no doubt about it. Hit the ground
cause an earthquake and power outage.
I shouted now, bitch. Let's see you get the best.
All she smelt was this Claiborne. Seen her spread across the bed naked watching gay porn. She said, "Come here, big boy. Let's get acquainted."
Grab my pocket knife and sliced off her right nipple.
It's just hilarious, man. It's hilarious.
Shot it 5 times in every bullet bounced off. It's fucking such a killer one, man.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. And then I'm Shady.
Yep.
Maybe I got the wrong order, but I don't know. One of us does, but fuck it.
One of us does, man.
Yeah, I'm shady, and it's got that chorus. What fucking song is that? I can't remember what the song is, but it's got like the chorus that's like it does the the flow thing of the chorus. Yeah, it's another song that I think it might even be talking about drugs in that song too. I can't remember, but his chorus copies it perfectly. I got mushrooms, I got acid.
What is that? I used to know.
Yeah, I can't remember, but then Bad Meets Evil, dude.
Bro, Royce the 5'9", man.
Ooh, this was always my favourite one from the album, just for the Eminem verses, just always popped my fucking head, man. Like, transmitted through Royce's bed. What's that bit?
And it's
and a seismograph and transmitted through Royce's head. Trapped him in his room, possessed him in Royce's bed till the evilness flows through his blood like poisonous lead.
That's the one.
I told him each one of his boys is dead. And then just
even the hook, bro.
I was gonna say when it does like so please leave me with the keys to your G Beagle. I breathe ether in 3 lethal amounts while I stab myself in the knee with a diseased needle.
That's fucking
releasing rage. And it just keeps going, bro. And then at the end when he's like, I'm gonna put air in a bag and charge people to breathe. Sick. But even Royce is killer in that one, man. I love when he does the we could get in 2 cars and accelerate each other to see which one will swerve first.
He's fucking...
Okay.
That's...
Fuck. All right, dude. But how much... This is... I always think... I don't know who did it first. I'm pretty sure both albums came out in 99. The EPMD album... can't remember what it's called, but the 99 one. Draw. You know the track?
Yeah.
Draw, cock back, squeeze a metaphor. It starts off with like Eric Sermon, and it's like in the Wild West, and he like swings the saloon bar doors open. And he walks in.
Yeah,
like,
I can hear it.
Anybody around here seen Two Gun Billy? I said, anybody seen Two Gun Billy? And then it goes on for a bit.
Turn around, wave goodbye to your people.
And then he like shoots somebody. I tell him EPMD was in town. And then the song starts. But this just hell reminds me of that, how it just starts off with the same thing.
Yeah, it does, man. It's got the whole saloon feel
and then it's like,
to it.
Yeah, they were shot in cold blood.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I wonder who did it first, but like, it's the song where it's like this song versus that song. Which one's better? I put these songs like almost head to head as being like, you know, like...
Well, I would say I'd give this one because there's just more lyrical content in it.
I edge it out. The back and forth's just nuts.
Draw is only 2 verses.
Yeah.
So I'd have to give it back. But I love that Draw beat, man.
And the way it starts with Parrish.
The way it starts with Parrish. I love his... That's probably one of my favourite Parrish rhymes.
Yes, dude, yeah.
Amigo, take 2 steps, turn around, wave goodbye to your people. But for me, what you're saying about this is what... Still don't give a fuck is this for my one.
Yeah.
Is the one where... It pops. I just love his rhymes,
yes,
man.
Dude. Yes. I'm zoning off of one joint.
Oh, bro. Stop in a limo.
Hop in the window. Shop in a demo at gunpoint.
A lyricist without a clue.
What year is this?
Fucking needle. Here's a sword. Body piss with this.
Living them up. Never giving a fuck.
That's that one. And he's got, you know, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of debt? I can't rap anymore. I just murdered the alphabet.
Drug sickness got me doing some bug twitches.
Oh, man.
I'm withdrawn from crack so bad my blood itches.
Oh, man. Second album, man. That's what I'm calling it.
I don't rap to get the women. Fuck bitches.
Oh, give me a fat slut that cooks and does dishes. Bro, that's my motto.
What's your synopsis for the album, though? If you got one, bro.
This is my favourite Eminem album.
So I'm the same. I reckon this is fine.
I'm not even... I like Marshall Mathers LP, but I don't... That's not a complete playthrough for me.
Yeah.
I like songs off of it, but this here, it's hard not to write down the 20.
Yeah. Yes, fuck yeah. I like the second album, but like the beats on this one are just fucking nuts, dude. I still like a lot of tracks off the second one, man.
Yeah.
A lot of tracks.
Off the third one? Off the
yeah, whatever the
next
we
LP?
call the next one is, yeah. Fucking, I still like a lot of tracks off that.
Yeah.
Because I was into Eminem, he was the first I was into, I liked a lot of his early.
Yeah,
all his first ones. I bought it, like, they were the ones I was
buying
when I was like 11
I had it.
And then, like, that car got torched and I lost all my CDs. And then went back and fucking... I got another dude that was on my list, was actually the next guy I got after these dudes. When we get there, I'll fucking bring up that shit.
But I even like, man, if you don't know Infinite, man, go check it out. 3 or 4 songs in particular. Infinite, 313, Open Mic. What's the other one? At least go check them 3 out, man.
There's I personally don't think there's a bad track on
there.
No,
me either, but it's just...
Like, I think Jealousy Woes is wicked. But you know how you gotta,
Backstabber. Like, drip feed people? Like...
Go check out Backstabber. I reckon that's wicked,
that's killer, man.
There's a Joker on the loose with the psychiatric ward. His face is on the
But if you're trying to lure
board.
people in, I reckon, like...
Go Open Mic, then. Depends what you're after. If you want some lyrical fucking...
Or Infinite, man.
Yeah, Infinite, yep.
Infinite, man.
Yep.
Because the beat, the lyrics on it.
But for me, the most lyrically, like, cutthroat in your face is that Open Mic. Yeah. You bitches get a hysterectomy, disrespecting me, want to feel the full effect of me, hand attack to me.
Intellectually superior.
Oh, I make the whack wearier, inferior, deteriorate like bacteria.
Materially, kill it serially.
Fuck, man. That should have been a fucking head popper for every cunt back then. It must be a distribution thing. You know, like, if he wasn't put on. If Dre found that, you know, or whatever. I don't know. But fuck.
It kills me, man.
Imagine if Dre did an album like beats for that.
To me, that is better than his last 5 albums. But anyway, that's
the stuff that's always popped my head.
What do you... man.
Next, bro.
Taking it from the tippy.
From the top, dude.
Got Red and Meth, Meth and Red, whichever way order you want to put it in.
We got Method Man and Red Man. That's the order I got to make the alphabetical shit this way. Well, I think that's what it says on the album.
It is, because I was going to message you. I was going to say, what do you got, man? Are you putting Red Man and Meth? And then I was, just look at the album. Yeah. I was like, it's Method Man, Red Man. We'll go with that.
I always say Red Man first. I don't know why.
So do I.
Method Man and Red Man. Blackout.
Blackout, bro.
Fucking nice album, dude.
The lights are on, bro.
Fucking nice album, dude.
Who produced this one?
Who produced it, dude? We got Eric Sermon, Rockwilder, Redman, Reza, DJ Scratch, Mathematics, and Govmatic, dude. We got some producers. Redman does like all the skits. So, you know, like, so the intro Redman does, and Redman does that.
The bricks,
yeah.
the bricks. Where we at?
But
19 tracks.
Yeah, dude, 19 tracks, 19 tracks, bro, and the last 3, 2 of them, Wheel Righteous and Big Dogs were from Redman and Method Man's album. They made it on, and then we got the How High remix, which is just a fucking head popping insanity. One of those perfect hip hop songs, dude. If someone's like, "What's a perfect hip hop song? Is there a perfect one?" I'm like, "This one is a perfect one.
This is perfect, man.
Fucking perfect, dude." But there are so many quotable Redman lines on this shit, man. For not being a solo Redman album, there is an insane amount of fucking Redman quotes, dude. So many to me, it's fucking wicked.
And we have had the pleasure of them seeing Redman and Method Man and Redman perform this album.
Perform the album, dude. They didn't do the whole album.
Not the whole album.
But fuck, man, they did some wicked tracks. But they did some older tracks too. Like, Method Man did some tracks off Tikal, bro.
Bring the Pain and shit.
All I Need. Fucking, you remember he did All I Need?
And Redman did Time for Some Action, dude, off his first ever album.
He even did Rollin'. Fuck.
That was a sick night, wasn't it?
That was a killer night, man. That's a killer night, dog.
All right, brother.
Dope duo, though.
I'm starting off at the intro, man. Does Pinocchio have wooden balls, man?
Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. It's funny. That's sick, man. I got a joint I've been saving for a special occasion.
I'll jump straight into Blackout.
I'll jump straight there too, man. I'm jumping with you, bro. Let's jump off this bitch. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm the street talking. Dog walking.
Then I got
And Redman's just got so many funny lines in this one. That like lines I'd never really understood for ages. Even just like I scored 1.1 on my SAT, still push a whip with a right and left AC. Oh, sick. Fuck yeah, bro. You a gangster, man. You're the realest motherfucker.
Definition of keeping it real.
Fuck
man.
Yeah, man.
Mikasa?
Mikasa.
The hook.
Yes. And the beat.
The beat's sick.
And Method Man on this one, dude, is...
We ain't got no wins in Mikasa.
Sick, bro. Bomb dropper.
What does it mean?
Mikasa?
Yeah.
It's like your house.
Okay. Because I've always like known Mikasa, Sukasa.
Yeah.
So does that mean
That's like my house is your house. Bro.
Okay, now I know exactly what it means.
And you're like, if you're walking, you'd be like, welcome to like
Buenos Dias,
yeah, you'd
bitch
be like,
ass.
welcome to Queen de Casa or some shit.
Okay.
Like, you know, fucking. But what do they say at the start? Who even gives a fuck? You don't got no
Wins?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't know. That's because that's what I say. I don't know.
Is that what you say?
That's exactly what I say.
I've been saying it for 20 years.
Fuck, meth the cow, man, here, funk doctor.
It's right.
It's right, this motherfucker.
You?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got that one next. And do you have any idea what the U stands for? Because it's got like the dots.
No.
Me either. Fuck it.
Do you think that this is like and it's a real Buster type beat.
Yeah.
Buster Rhymes beat.
All right. Yeah,
I can really hear Buster. It sounds like a Genesis-y maybe type beat.
Yeah.
And then they've also got the real they got like a fast choppy flow on this one.
Yes. This is one where like
the flow's different.
This is the album because I heard this album before I heard Redman or Method Man's solo album. I heard this first. This is the first album I bought after Eminem albums. And when like that car got torched and all my Eminem albums are lost, and I went back and I was just looking. I knew who Method Man was.
Starting again, Method and Red.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'll try this out, and then put it on, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. And this is what made me realize I love Redman over Method Man. Like the content of his lyrics is fucking like Method Man's got that soul and that flow, fucking to another fucking degree. It's nuts for sure, bro, for fucking sure. But the content of Redman's rhymes. It's like you have to listen to it so many times to even like appreciate what the fuck he's saying. You're like, I didn't even get it the first 100 times. It was just words, basically, you know?
Yep, yes.
And then one day you're like, whoa, I get it on pop and doc, unlocking your doors, glocking my drawer, sucking your mouth with a torn stocking. And it's just such a brief, and you're like, oh, it's his first line of the fucking song, man. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm gonna play that.
Who do you, if they were to battle... Who would you? Because this is, you know, I always think about it. I gotta put
just pen motherfuckers.
I gotta pit cunts against each other.
Yeah, boy.
Fight.
Finish it.
I reckon Redman would
in a battle for sure
would wax Method Man.
Yeah.
Lyrically,
and just because his flow's so in your face, he'd be popping off lines and all fucking sorts.
But
of
I
places.
think the casual listener listening would say Method Man won. Because he's such a so much commanding dude, and like you said, when you don't know what they're saying, it's just words. So you're putting his just words against his just words. I think you're going to give it to Method Man. But if you're really listening,
yes.
I think you'd give it to Redman.
Because if you're just letting it sweep over, like there's so many people who don't listen to the words per se. It's just the sound of it. Method Man's got that on point.
Yes.
You know, if not that his words aren't good, but like
very catchy.
If you're not listening to words, Method Man still rings fucking killer in your ear. You know, because it's so on point, catchy. His words,
follows
the soul,
the beat, everything.
Where Redman, you gotta like be listening because it's like he'll come in at this point, and then over
he's
here,
all over the place,
and then
man.
these few lines is just crazy to mix up over here, and what the fuck?
Very versatile.
Very versatile.
I'm jumping straight into Serial Killer.
Serial Killer, bro.
What do you got before that? You got anything?
I got Serial Killer, dog. That's all I got, man.
Probably it's gonna be my first or second favorite on here, man.
Yeah, it's definitely up there for me. Reza beat too.
Is it? Okay.
Eric Sermon does a lot of the album. But
Flex.
Take nuts and bolts out Ferris wheels.
Dark hold my cold, I'm about to go low. Take nuts and screws out of Ferris wheels.
Yeah, that's
man. Lizard, centipede, snake.
Yeah.
I'm a killer.
And even just what you want. Chew spearmint gum 2 double pump. Oh,
2 cannons, piece by piece. I love that.
Sick,
also the bit in there because I sing it because it's just after that bit. For white boards
for white boys to snowboard on.
So
and what you want?
2 spearmint gum, 2 double pump. What do you got next?
The Rockwilder.
Had to put it.
Had to, man.
Had to.
This is another one of those ones where it's like, I reckon they nail this song because like, it's just Method Man verse, Redman verse, finish with the hook, and we fucking out. And it's like, murdered it, bro. Nailed it, you know?
Nailed it.
And another one where Redman is just fucking, the second he comes in, he's got some lines that are just killer. Suckers break like Turbo and Ozone. Grab the broom, moonwalk, platoon hawk. It's just sick, dude.
I reckon it's the most mainstream track on the album though. Like it's the most user friendly, I would say. Like
it's a good word.
I've seen a lot of crossovers.
I like that description.
That really like this song.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, okay, I can hear that. They don't like anything else.
But I love how they do the Cypress Hill bit at the end.
Yes,
that's fucking killer.
That's sick, man.
Almost like that more than the original Cypress Hill one. You know,
I'm glad you said that because there's a few things on here, like when we get to it, but there's a few on here that seem like they're homages.
Definitely. Well, at least even just the name Serial Killer. Snoop Dogg's got the track called Serial Killer, but it's spelt differently. And then they've got another track, which I don't know how you'd pronounce it. I'll say it when we get there. But what do you got after Rock Wilder?
I got Where We At?
Yep. I got
get the bricks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
And then that's just
the way it starts off.
The way it starts, the white dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a white person.
Yeah.
But when my friends aren't around, I bump this.
I bump this.
The bricks. The bricks. The bricks.
Charlie.
The bricks. The bricks.
Charlie.
The bricks. I do that all day.
Fuck yeah, man. Just the way he says it too. The bricks.
Now this next one, man, is what I was saying just before. Mad Crew.
Yes, dude.
What do you hear? Can you hear any homage? Bro, the beat is fucking nearly identical. It's just a different
Oh, no,
tone.
it's the same beat. It's the exact same beat. Yeah, for sure. I know what you're talking. For a second, I was like, what is he talking about?
Mad Scientist?
It's the same beat. Yeah. It's
even the way they flow.
Yeah.
Even the way they structure some of their rhymes, it's exactly how Large Pro did it, man.
100% same beat, yeah.
Same beat, just like a different frequency of it or something that's a bit like lower. Or
yeah, it's probably
got the same melody to it.
I wouldn't even be surprised if who made this one? Eric Sermon. If he got the samples from Large Pro. If Large Pro gave him the samples and he could just do what he wanted with it, that's how it's like a bit different or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But dude, this one's killer though. This one is fucking killer. And it's got one of my favourite Redman lines from the album when he's like, I'm like open wounds, pour the iron, dying. Messing with us is like saving Private Ryan. You acting out of line, now you lying, dying. Wash my evil hands in the fire hydrant. Yeah, girl. Oh, replay that. He's got so many for me in this album.
One of my favourite beats, man. The question mark.
This is the one that I was going to say, how do you say it? Because this is what I mean, how they got Serial Killer, which is like Snoop Dogg's got the Serial Killer, but they spell it with a C. Method Man and Biggie have the what? But it's obviously spelt the what.
See, I think this is all intentional.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is this
all of it?
It's sort of like we'll call the song the what, but we don't want to name it the what, so we'll just call it the question mark.
I think it's cool, man.
Well, how do you fucking... Is it the question mark
I've never known what...
Or is that the point? It's the... I don't fucking know.
Well, I guess the what makes most sense because how do you put a question mark into words? What?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's the only word.
Or it's like, because it's just, what?
The
what? I don't know what that second one is. The what?
What?
The what?
Like if you ring up a radio station, how do you request it?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I don't know. But this is one for me where Method Man stands out, man.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. He must have bumped his
motherfucking head or something.
Bum, 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 bum. I even love that, man.
Yeah. And I fucking love Method Man in this
the way he
song.
come in, man.
Dude, yeah. Forever underground. Drop the mic when we coming round. Control hammer.
Bro.
Like the mighty door.
This, I don't know how this isn't like a huge song.
Yeah.
Like, this to me could be radio
I had
as well.
a mate who didn't like it until I told him to listen to Method Man's verse, and he was like, now I like the song. Yeah, there was a guy like that one time. But I think he just didn't give it the chance or whatever.
What's his address?
We'll hit him up later.
Where are your papers?
But then next I've got Checker.
Yep.
Because that's the Das Effects homage, bro.
Das Effects, bro.
And that's one where they do...
Microphone check.
They do flip the verses like the same, you know?
They do, man.
Swinging a track from Staten, because Staten's where...
the way they flip it.
Yeah.
They're doing the crazy book shit, man. There was... it's one... I think it's Method Man's verse. I'm like, Bro, that's straight up books.
And because
that is straight up books,
100%.
man.
And because they finish, I'm swinging a track from Brooklyn, because Brooklyn's where I'm from. I'm swinging a track from Staten, because Staten's where I'm from. Killer homage, man. Sick.
The beat, everything.
Yep. Yep.
I like, this is my second to last one. I just always liked it. It is stupid, but that fire in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, what it is.
I know what you're saying.
For some reason, it's just got a charm to me. It's just...
Yeah, ain't no shit. What did he say? Ever since Santa scratched my name off the gift list. Shit ain't been the same since the pain of forgiveness.
And then you got anything before the last one?
I've got Wheel Right Ya. That's the one that came from Method Man's album. But I just reckon that one's hell funky too. Hydro.
I always think it's funny how they take shit from one album and put it on another one. It's like... You motherfuckers didn't appreciate that enough.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you with it again.
And then
it's got another one of my favorite lines when he's like, "Yo ho, got me keeping the dope show like Marilyn. Man's in the hand gonna be stashed in the paneling." And that just, I need to rewind that every single time. Just the way the Marilyn rhymes with paneling, just fucking, it just does something to my fucking brain, bro. I just have to repeat that shit. But then
taking it from the top.
From the tippy?
Oh, hey.
Oh, my people. Sing it, daddy.
Hey.
Dude, this is a fucking insane track, bro. How hot?
Because they're...
The remix.
One thing I love about it, too, is they're two really awesome ad-libby dudes.
Yeah.
So you got, like, Method with
I love the way it ends.
And Redman, ha.
Yeah. I love the way it ends when, like, Redman just keeps rhyming.
Look up in the... I'm trying to get the end in my...
When he's like...
Look up in the...
When he's like...
Shame have it, I bring havoc with an
AK-matic, rolling blunts in all days traffic. No, but when he's like, it's where it's getting towards the end, but he's like, I make your mind tickle for the 9 nickel. And he's like, yo, Red, you ain't got to say no more, man. You ain't got to say no more, man. He's just like, keeps going for the 9 nickel, make your mind tickle.
Because that reminds me, is that homage of what the album? Because that is in Time for Some Action.
Oh, yep. Red.
Same shit, man.
With that smooth shit. With that rough shit. But even just the way it starts, I probably like this version more than the other version.
Fly, Robin, fly.
Yeah. Just because the way the verses are cut up in the other one annoys me.
Yeah, I would love the Fly, Robin, fly. There needs to be a Fly, Robin one of like with this.
Just instead
these
of
vocals.
All we need to change is...
God damn it!
Yes.
With that cop yelling.
All we need to change is the so sick that you can suck my dick. Just change that to be the up to the sky.
Yes.
You know, like, and we're pretty much good because the way the verses are in this one is, to me, the proper way.
Yes.
It's when it's the full verses, you get to hear the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Before, like that happens before the chorus, when in the other one, it cuts the chorus in first and then after it. And it just annoys me. But I love the fly, Robin, fly.
I think that beat goes so good with this song,
yes.
man.
Yeah, I just love to find that beat and whack these verses in there. But I do love like the funk in the bass line in this one's fucking crazy nuts though, man.
I think even that Fly, Robin, fly, you could take any Method Man, Redman shit that you don't really like the beats, but you like the first. We could make so many remixes with just that beat, man.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Because they just fit on it so well.
So well, bro.
Won't tell you the one we did where we did it at mine.
I can't give away too many more secrets. Bro.
We were like, oh,
what is going on here, dude?
But we got this fucking Supreme MC, bro.
Next,
we got a real motherfucker.
Dude, we got a straight rhymer, son, a flower. Cat's been doing it.
If you like hip-hop,
hip-hop,
like lyrical content and beats, not what people look like or what rings or cars they drive or bitches they fucked or what cool jacket they wear.
But this is a cool motherfucker anyway, man.
It's a cool motherfucker.
I think it's one of the coolest cats out.
But if you appreciate MCing, first and foremost, like hip-hop...
Ryman.
Who you got, bro?
You got that on a date?
Tell him, bro. Who's the fifth one? Who's the real
motherfuckers? Dude's going by a different name today. Today's going by Yasin Bey. But we're going with the original crazy dope name. Everyone knows him as Mos Def, bro.
The most deaf of them all.
Mos Def. The mighty Mos Def. We kicking the album black on both sides, son.
Both sides?
On both sides, dude.
You burnt both sides of my toast, bro.
But I like it that way,
I like it that way.
I fucking like it that way,
like
dude.
A bit of charcoal.
This is the first solo album for Mos Def. And he's bringing it, dude. He bringing it, son. We had the Urban Thermodynamics back in like 94, 95.
But you said, when did that get released?
It got released in about 2004 officially. Wow. But it was recorded in like 94, 95.
Oh, you can tell he hasn't even found himself.
Oh, my God.
Because what's the Cess. If it wasn't for her...
I think they're all cousins.
Yeah. I know her and Mos Def are related. I'm not sure about the other dude.
I'm pretty sure the other dude's either Mos Def's brother or cousin too.
Okay, all right.
I don't know for sure.
I know they definitely are.
But man, that's a fucking crazy album.
Right.
Then they got the another album that nearly made our list last year, the Black Star.
Yeah.
With Talib Kweli, and then he jumped straight into this fucking filthy groovy album, dude. Groove Central.
Solo project.
It's another dude like Buckshot where the tone of this guy's voice just fucking rings in my ear for some reason, man.
Just his...
the way words flow off this guy.
His MCing ability.
His presence.
Ability,
I think his presence
he
is
has
like
microphone presence,
there, dude,
bro.
you know? Like, fucking funky.
He's a legend
Mad
for a reason.
soul, dude.
A legend. He's respected by MCs for a reason.
Fuck yeah.
Not for what car he drives.
Yeah.
But, we got some cool producers too on this, man. Him, Mos Def, Diamond D, Premiere, Psycho Les from Beaten Ups,
Yep.
Ali Shaheed Muhammad.
That's crazy, isn't it? I'll let you know which track he did too. Really good one.
I didn't write them all down, but that's just the standout.
88 Keys, Ayatollah, Mr. Khalil, Ayatollah, David Kennedy, Etch a Sketch, Geology.
That Etch a
Dr.
Sketch,
Prosper.
what a name, mate.
Yeah.
DJ Etch a Sketch.
And then Premiere. Obviously, you said Premiere, eh? I'm going to mention that motherfucker twice.
That motherfucker's worth mentioning twice, man.
But, dude, man.
17 tracks.
17 tracks, brother.
Peaked at 25.
Peaking. But,
Brother, peaking, reeking.
Yeah, kid. I just love the way the fucking rhymes come off this dude's chest. They sound like they're from the chest. Like if like his soul had a voice box. That's where it's coming from, bro.
Yeah.
It's coming from there, dude.
He doesn't even have a throat.
Nah, it's coming from just the fucking soul.
He's like a rugby player.
And he
He's
opens,
got no neck.
He fucking dude is the human sound wave. He opens his chest and just fucking and just fucking rips rhymes, dude. Let's get into it, son.
What do you got, dog?
First, I got hip hop.
That's my first one, man.
Dude.
The beat.
Dude, and speech is the hammer, bang the weld in the shape, then let it fall. And then just how he starts it. My restlessness is my nemesis. It's hard to really chill and sit still. Oh, it's sick.
This is
I write a rhyme sometimes, won't finish for days.
I find like he's one of them dude. Like this is one of them albums where he's actually saying something.
Legit knowledge, bro. Especially in one of these tracks, it pops my head.
He's saying something.
Lots of
This
things.
isn't just words.
He's saying lots of shit.
You know, this isn't just your average generic.
Nah.
Like he's got something to say, man.
Yeah, and
if
that's
you're willing
killer.
to listen
It's
to
killer for the 99 too, because we're like, that was more
earlier,
loved in that earlier, and
Yeah.
then it gets pushed into like the real mainstream type of shit.
You know what they call the Africa face?
Yeah. But even just dudes like Cool G Rap doesn't have to be Africa face, but he's saying real shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying real shit. KRS-One, and you get to this point and it starts to get pushed more towards
Plastic.
and having cool cars and just money and
It's got a theme to it, overall theme. Hip hop started.
It's killer that like in '99 he's still
started to
like
get real consolidated to this.
Fuck yeah.
Vision.
Yeah, but it's cool that like at that point he's still like, nah, I'm dropping knowledge, dude. I'm doing what the fuck I do, and I'm doing it well, bro. And he did it so well that fucking one of the best albums of the year, man.
Yeah.
One of the best albums of the year. I think it gives Dre's album like a. I don't think it like Dre's album is just like shits on this or anything.
No.
I think it's a fucking solid album, dude.
It's
And
totally
for not having
different.
like many features, you know, he's just fucking killing it, bro.
For people that say all hip hop sounds the same and is the same, like the Dre album and this are polar opposites.
Polar.
Totally opposite.
Pizzola.
It's like this dude's an MC from this planet. This dude's an MC from this planet, producer. Let's see what you spit on your planet.
Yeah.
Let's see what you spit.
Yeah.
They're so different.
Yeah, we'll meet up at the Galaxy
It's like
Belt
not
in
the
the middle.
same thing.
Not
It
even
just has the same hip
slightly,
hop
dude.
title. That's the only thing that.
Yeah.
What do you got next, man?
Love?
I didn't. I haven't got heaps just because I had to do it through Mama. I was just.
Okay, yeah, I wrote Love because
I knew
that
you would.
beat to me, man, is fucking so funky. And then I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was ink. His flow, man, just fucking gets me, dude. Gets me, bro. What do you got next? You got any other ones next? I got Miss Fat Booty, dog. This is the one that, like, I slept on Mos Def for a bit, never listened to his albums, like, years ago, and I found this film clip. We might have already had it. It might have been in there. I can't remember, but I just remember finding the film clip, and then just the second it started, being like, what is this fucking, all right, and then he just starts rapping and being like, who's this guy? Why have I never listened to fucking Mos Def? What is wrong with me, man? And then just being like, this is one of the most jazziest, soul, funky, groovy motherfuckers there is, man. Especially, I just think he's like, even not rapping, you're just watching him in a movie or some shit, he's just fucking just a cool motherfucker.
Yeah,
man.
he's just a cool dude.
Sometimes you see the big mutton chops down to here. He's got the big glasses, funky jazz hats and big coats and shit, scarves. I mean, this guy's just a cool motherfucker, man.
He's not an ego dude.
Nah, not at all.
I don't get that from him at all, man. I just get like he's a pretty humble, just down to earth, is what it is, dude, man.
Yeah.
I really respect that shit.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. But
I
Miss
slept,
Fat Booty,
I slept
sick.
on him too, and had songs, but never really. And I had a couple of them out, but never really listened to them. And it was this Dave Chappelle.
Yes, dude.
Genre in the car.
Yes.
Don't push me.
Fuck, man, yes. Close to.
I nearly said it then because it's got some words in there. But I was like, man.
Yeah, that's a killer one.
This dude's a spitter, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just can't believe I slept on this dude.
Yeah, man.
That's that.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. But that Miss Fat Booty has got some fucking wickedness in it, dude. Some quotable lines, too. Gins and tree trunks, rocking a P-funk, cocking her knees up, champion lover, now ease up.
I'll put this on at the gym all the time.
Dude, yeah.
What do you got next?
Speed Law, son.
I love the bass line on it
Relax.
too, man. It's got a really nice bass line when it kicks in.
Yeah. Slow
And his
down.
rhyme, man. His rhyme's killer in
down.
it. His rhyme is fucking
Clear
sick,
like
man.
a megaphone. This is the one to
Because
me
I like
where it
how it
was
sort
like,
of changed. Because at the start, it's still, you're like, I don't really like this beat. And then it all just
relax.
comes, and then he just comes
Yeah.
in, and you're like,
And like,
oh!
and it's just
you
continuous.
just start doing this, man.
Yeah. And it's just continuous. And then it gets...
It's relentless, man.
Yeah. Sketch lyrics so visual, they rent my rhyme books at your nearest home video. Sick.
That should have been in the Rewind movie.
Yes, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
That should have been in the Rewind
But
movie.
that was the one where I was like, has Luke heard this? Why has he never told me about this? And then I remember like coming and be like, you heard this one? And then you're like, fuck, man. Now, like... Okay, now we got to do the albums and shit like that.
And I kept messaging, what was that one again?
Yeah, what's that track, man?
What's that one stuff from, man?
Yeah, but the next one for me that did that same thing that I was like, this is probably one of my favorite ones off the album is Got. Got, man.
You know what, man?
And this is produced by fucking Ali Shaheed Muhammad.
You know what annoys me about this one? Because I've got it. It's not annoys me. It's the biggest tease.
Yep.
You know how I wish the beat didn't change for his verses. You know how I really love the beat before it changes because it changes when he does his verse. Then
He
it
does
goes
rap over that sometimes. That comes back
just
in.
a little bit. I wish it stayed like it does for the hook.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Because when it
It's
comes
like
back
I wish
to...
the hook had what he flows to,
Yeah.
and what he flows to was the hook bit. You know, like
the
you know,
bit where it's got like...
flipped it around.
like that real...
Yeah, man, it's fucking sick,
Fuck
dude.
Yeah.
Because he sounds sick over that bit too.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I
why
think he does like maybe one verse on that bit and that's it.
Yeah, I know, and it's like,
It's fucking,
man, I'm like, I wish it's
But
killer.
this is to me where his first verse. It took me ages to get past his first verse. Just because I think it's fucking wicked, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's just killer, man. It's one of those ones where I was, fuck, Mos Def is like, he's reaching a top tier cat for me, at least off this album, you know? I'm like, this guy's fucking breaching top status. You breach top status, son.
He's a god, man.
Motherfucking sick.
He's with the gods. What you got next?
Then I've got just because it's one of those knowledgeable sort of ones too, and it's all right. Is that New World Water?
That's what
yeah, that cool, refreshing drink.
Because that's a cool take on the New World Order stuff, man, and like how we just fucking,
New York's drinking that New World Water.
That acquiescence to authority and power, how we just bow down and let shit happen, and
fuck yeah,
because he says how we're all distracted and fuck. He just really sums it up. It's real clever.
It's
it's clever. Fucking.
The beat's
cool.
weird, sort of
weird.
like it's weird.
Not my favourite beat.
Almost circusy.
Like,
yeah.
But I think it fits the theme.
Yeah,
because that's what we're living in.
Yeah,
This whole thing
is
a fucking circus, man. So I was like, oh, bro, it's like what he's saying, and with the beat, it's cool, man.
Fuck yeah.
It's cool. What do you got next?
Know that?
I got something after that.
Got something after that? Let's just jump into that one.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, dude. And when it gets to that Biggie beat, when it gets to the Biggie beat, Brooklyn, my habitat, the place where it happened at. Oh, dude.
Because the switch up is near the end,
balance
isn't it? It's near the end.
It's got 3 beats to it.
That's right.
3 different producers. I think Mos Def does the second beat.
And how it starts is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I feel like... It took me ages. I had to repeat that for ages.
Yeah, man. I think that
There's
song's
nowhere
called
for Brooklyn.
Friend? Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
So he must obviously is a Chili Pepper fan. I was like, oh, sick, man.
Yeah. The B, but that's one you have to get to the last beat. The second the Who Shot You beat comes in, doom, doom, and he just that Brooklyn, my habitat, the place where it happened at, live swinging the sharp balance of the battle axe. Oh, and then it just keeps going on with those types of rhymes. Get you open like a sandal back, harder than candle wax. And, oh, fuck, man. This cat's crazy, dude. This guy's fucking crazy.
He's an MC, bro.
And then, the last track for me.
I got 2.
Oh, you got 2?
So I think the last one's your premiere one.
Yep. You got one
just before that, I got Habitat because
I think the
beat's cool beat, but
then Mathematics, dude, which has got that premiere
I revolve around science.
And it's got the revolve around science. And this is one where, like, fuck, man, if you struggle to keep up with words and what a dude's saying, like, just to understand the amount of knowledge and shit that he's actually saying shit, the amount of knowledge that's being dropped. I fully 100% recommend bringing up the fucking lyrics and listening to this with the lyrics in front of you.
I love doing that sometimes, man.
Just to like,
if you can't,
or like sometimes there's heaps of YouTube videos that will like play the lyrics or something. Yeah. That's fucking perfect. Do something like that to where you can read it as it's going. Because fuck me, the whole thing is non-stop fucking just knowledgeable lines, or he's saying something that's meaning something. And
how many times like that do you pop your own head when you've been singing along to something for 10 years? One day you just get the lyric version, and then you see this one lyric, and you like, and all of a sudden it all just makes sense. Because before you knew the actual lyrics, that part was just words.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
It was just words.
It maybe had a cool flow.
It sounded cool.
Yeah.
But you never really truly got what it meant.
Yes.
And then it takes it to the next level when you fully comprehend and understand. Like, man, this dude is so clever, man.
This is one of those tracks, man, where you have to, at one point in your life, listen to this whilst watching the lyrics.
You can't say hip-hop is for uneducated.
No.
This is... I've never heard a genre of music with so much knowledge and wisdom come out of it. And it baffles me because no one thinks of it like that.
Yeah, well, that's because today's level of the bullshit.
Even back then, man, everyone, all my family, all my other mates, because I was the weird cunny, that was their perception of it too, man.
But that's because the industry never pushed the conscious dudes.
That's right.
The KRSs weren't the guys on the radio, That's where we get to the commercialization. It's just the cunts that are just cars, bitches, and money. And that's why it's impressive to me that in '99, Mos Def's like, I'm not doing that,
Hey, man, we haven't really done much conspiracy tip on here. But if you want to know something that ties right into that, go look up the private prisons and hip-hop industry connection in America, man.
It's nuts, dude. It's
Might
wild.
blow your fucking brain, dude.
And it's real.
And it touches on what my man just said here, man, that, there's something to it, man. There's a reason why the conscious dudes didn't get pushed.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to infect the youth, man, with a certain way of thinking and a certain mind state.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to fill them prisons up,
Fuck
man.
yeah, man. And I don't care what anyone says. Like, I think you're influenced to a degree by what you're listening to.
Fucking one thing for me for that is people who say that they aren't influenced are the most influenceable.
Yeah.
Because you can't even recognize that you can be influenced. Yeah. You're ignorant to that.
Yeah.
So you're the best target. People are on Facebook saying, I've never been influenced, I can't influence. I'm this fucking independent, free thought machine. You're the cunt.
Shit, yeah.
You're the one, because you can't even admit to yourself, dude, that you can be manipulated and steered in a direction.
And like, that's why they'd push that garbage type of music, man. Young kids listen to it. They think that's the coolest shit to do.
That's why, man.
Well, now we got to do this to be cool. That's what you got to do to make it in the game, whatever and shit. And then there's so much of the total opposite. You know how many cunts I've heard of that are like, do you know how much like
most Fs and KRSs there
proper
are out
fucking
there?
hip hop? They're like, do you know how much this literally saves my fucking life? Because who knows what I'd be doing? I'd be out on the street with mates doing the absolute dumbest shit, but instead I'm in my fucking room with my headphones on, listening to Showbiz and AG, man. You know, like fucking just so hooked on this track, on this line that he's saying or whatever, that you're not, all you want to do is get the next out, you know, like saved so many dudes, man. Because you are literally influenced by the shit you fucking listen to, the shit you watch, the shit you're around. It fucking molds into your fucking, your presence of who the fuck you are. And that garbage bullshit does influence garbage bullshit thinking.
Well, and it does, man, because I was such a young fella listening to all this and had no real role models at all. All these dudes, man, KRS and all them Nord finesses, to me personally, man, they're like father figures to me.
Fuck yeah, man.
Because I spent my whole
legitimate role models.
I spent my whole youth tuned into these dudes, looking up to them. They're like gods to me. And,
fuck yeah, man.
And all the respect I've seen that they had from the real heads. You know, I'm like, oh, fucking Fat Joe's like on his knees, bowing to KRS. Like, wow, KRS is this giant to me, man. He's telling me all this stuff, you know, all this shit and love's gonna get you and all you know, all them.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's where I got all my good messages from, man.
And
you know,
like you said,
everything's bad.
Being like a father figure. It's like every single day you'd put it on, get a new message, or you feel like absolute shit, you put that on.
And I was at a young, impressionable age, you know.
Like so deep or whatever and shit that it's...
Because you're more impressionable when you're younger,
of course,
you know.
Man, of course, for sure. And the amount of like, it helped me release emotions.
Yeah,
you know
man.
how many like walls I'd punch if it wasn't for putting on that fucking Brain Damage track or whatever, you know.
Yes.
Putting on some Onyx and just fucking, this is the way we walk in New
and
York.
Like, there's cunts out there that feel like me, man.
Yeah, and like
they're singing about
the
it.
amount of like, and it's almost like, you know, when you're super angry, you punch the bag or something, and then after it, you little like, oh, you feel better.
Euphoric.
It's like that, man.
Yeah.
You take the headphones off, it's like, oh. I could have taken.
I released it.
Yeah, I probably could have taken that out on someone at some point. You know, they could have copped that fucking Onyx scream. Just fucking. It's crazy, man. It's fucking black magic sorcery, dude. Black magic sorcery. But listen to mathematics and fucking read the words, bro.
Synopsis on the album, man.
Synopsis.
What's your synopsis?
Dude, just a groovy, soulful dude. I reckon one of the most soulful guys that was around, bro.
Yeah.
One of the most soulful.
Yeah.
So he's even got that one song. What's it called? Rock and Roll, I think. I remember. I didn't listen to it this time around because I know what I fucking listened to the album that many times. But it's when he's like singing just about a whole bunch of cunts ain't got no soul and shit. He's like, Elvis Presley ain't got no soul.
Yeah, that's sick. All sold out.
He does have soul though. This motherfucker.
What about?
What's most deaf?
What would you say the feeling of the album is? For me, I would say that it's got like it's got a live feel to it.
Okay.
Like a real instrumental, live bandy feel to it for me for some reason, and more conscious type.
Real conscious.
Something to say, man. The man's got something to say.
Something to say. And
something meaningful
a reason to say it. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. There's some fucking killer lines from that mathematics too. Like I love how I think he does it at the start of each verse and it starts off with the 1 to 10.
Yes.
Fucking awesome. Man.
Yes, man.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Especially the first one.
Don't tell me it's for uneducated people,
Nah,
dude.
dude.
I've never heard Billy Ray Cyrus say anything.
He even says something
close.
Like so many ones where you have to repeat it, and you're like, oh, or you don't get unless you know like an inside bit about what he's talking about or something like that.
Yep.
When he says like 1/4 of like I can't remember the exact line of America's cities. Or half of America's city, I don't know the fucking fraction of whatever he says, you know. But 1/4 of them are black. He's like, that's why they gave Ricky Russell the crack. And shit, man. And then fucking, what does he say? 5 dimensions. Fuck, what's the 6? 5 dimensions, 6 something. But then he's like 7 firmaments of heaven and hell, 8 million stories to tell.
Oh, dude.
9 planets faithfully keep in orbit. You just fuck me, dude.
That's amazing,
It's
isn't it?
insane. Like, that's one way. Put the lyrics up in front of you because you can just breeze over that. That can just be words, you know? It can just be things that rhyme. It's not just things that rhyme.
It's shit that would pop a lecturer's head.
Yes, dude. Yeah, because he's like, whoa, he said the fucking, what the fuck, man?
What fucking...
What the fuck?
Fucking dude's a fucking...
This guy's a scholar.
He's a indigo.
A fucking dude like that, man. He's an indigo child, star
Indigo
child.
star
I don't know what the
child,
fuck it is. Yeah, yeah.
I got something for you, man.
You got something for me?
We got no shout outs because we've shouted out everyone.
I thought that exact thing. I was like, I'm not even doing shout outs
not doing
this year.
shout outs.
Fuck yeah.
But
We're in the same spot.
for me, man, I want to know something from you. I'll give you a few minutes to think about it. I'll answer it first. Give me 4 or 5 people, MCs, groups, producers, whatever, hip-hop related from the 90s, from 1990 to 99, who speak to you the most, mean the most to you, stand out the most to you, are the most meaningful to you, for whatever reason.
Okay. Okay, so these are dudes that just mean the most
To you.
that represent hip hop for me.
For
not,
you.
Not if I was trying to represent hip hop.
No,
from the 90s,
this is for you.
just to me.
For you.
All right, I'm gonna need you to go first.
Yes. So, example. For me, my first one's KRS, man. Because for me, KRS represents the true MC. He's for me personally, he's a dude who, because I was on Cypress Hill and everything just before I found KRS, and for me, he was the one who taught me, showed me a whole nother side to hip hop. Showed me the true and what it means to be an MC. You don't have to swear. You don't have to talk about drugs. You don't have to. He just made me. He made me appreciate the art of MCing, man.
Fuck yeah.
He's the one who brought that to the forefront for me, man. You
That's
know,
killer,
and
man.
like I said, and because I've seen so many legends bow down to this dude, as me being a young dude, that blew him up even huger to me. God status, man. You know, he almost is hip hop to me. You know what I mean?
Yes, dude. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He,
The teacher, bro.
the teacher, man.
Fuck
Blast.
yeah, man.
Number 2, man, for me is Finesse because
Sick. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
because of his producing / MCing abilities, man. I think he encompasses just that raw talent of hip hop and all the work he's done behind the scenes as well. Not just his albums, you know, because he doesn't even have that many albums, but all the shit that he's produced and ghost-written for other people.
Yeah.
And same with KRS. All the respect I see this dude get from all the legends.
This is a master of his craft.
You know, this dude is a master of his craft. For me, he's so important.
Fuck yeah.
For hip hop, man. Hip hop probably wouldn't have been the same if it wasn't for them two, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
And he's just an effortless dude. He's such a pimp on the mic, man.
Yeah, dude.
The
like
second
that.
one for me, man, is Redman because Redman for me brings the fun element. He represents just be yourself, enjoy what you do. Don't follow trends, man. Don't care too much about radio play and all that stuff.
Just be the realest motherfucker, do you?
Just do what you like to do. Enjoy it.
Do it well enough, people will like it
Yeah,
too.
and if you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
Fuck yeah.
You know, and have fun with it, man. Have fun. You know, that's what Redman truly represents to me. And then 4 is Biggie, because he got me in a impressionable time of my life. I look at him like a human trumpet, his flow, his voice. He's just an intimidating as fuck MC. Gorilla King Kong MC. and he just means a lot to me, man. Like, Biggie's just really important to me for hip hop. And my number 5 is everyone else that we've mentioned from 90 to 99. Everyone else on our list.
Nice.
From every episode we've done, man. Because I can't pick a 5th.
It's a safe way to end it.
yeah.
It's a very safe way to end it. I like it.
You know, they wouldn't be on the list if I didn't mean
truth,
it, man.
Moment of truth, man. Moment of truth. All right, if I'm going to do mine, and mine's just with 2 minutes of thinking time.
Yeah, I had time to think about that.
Yeah. Redman's definitely on the list. 100% for sure.
For reason? What's your for
like,
same reason?
A bit of what you're saying, but I just think he is one of the best to ever do it. Personally. In my humble opinion, I just think he, like you said with KRS, he encapsulates what hip-hop is to me. The realness of, like, he lives hip-hop all the time.
Yes.
You can just watch an interview with him and you're like, oh, this is a hip-hop interview.
The concert will be over and he'll keep going.
Which is exactly what he did when he came, man.
No artist does that, man.
Now, the second this finished, like...
Method Man was out of there.
He was out. And the concert's over, so that's cool, man.
That's cool.
Like,
he got his money. He did
your
what he
job's
had
over.
to. He did what he contractually had to do.
You did what we paid you to fucking come and do, man.
Yep.
You did it well. But the second it's over, Redman's like, hey, yo, Dice, man. He's like, bring the laptop up. Let's see what we got.
Stack of vinyls.
And then he walks up to it and he's like, and he's like, fuck, let's hit this one.
What you want to hear,
Just
man?
bangs the beat and starts.
What you like?
And then jumps down in the audience.
What's your favourite song?
Fuck yeah, man. Jumps down in the audience. He's like, Dice, keep playing the shit. Jumps down in the audience, takes pictures, starts signing shit with dudes. That's when he's like, throw me your shirt. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's just, like you said, it exudes hip-hop.
And just represents the culture so well. It's a person you want to represent the culture, you know? Like,
he loves it.
Yeah, fucking just top notch. And then I'll mention this guy quickly. He was on your list, but Biggie to me, just because so influential. And one of the first, yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I figured I'll get those two off the list first. I'll get those two off the list first, and just one of the earliest dudes I found, and so influential to me, that just took hip hop to the next level.
If you're a head like us,
took it to the next level. I didn't know it could sound this good. I didn't know there would be shit this
and be all over
insane,
the place,
man. Yeah, just one of the most craziest shit ever. But then if we're talking about what represents hip hop, and in my head, I'm going to have to... For me, a dude on my list is RZA.
Okay.
RZA is so fundamental, I think, for the progression of hip-hop and how much he's contributed to it. And
especially all them solo projects
and the
for everybody.
consistency of his sound. Like, there's a few dudes which took me, a while to fully grasp and understand how much they've done in hip-hop, man. And, like, how good they are because how many albums they've done and how consistent they are. Like, he does, all those dudes' solo albums, from Takao to Return to the 36 Chambers, Liquid Swords, Only Built for Cuban Links. Like, you've just...
Gravediggers.
Fuck, man. Like, it's endless, bro. And then he pops up and produces tracks on other dudes, like Scientific, and just produces crazy tracks, man. No. Like, it's just so... influential and had his own sound that brought just that fucking the Shaolin Temple to fucking Wu-Tang, man. Brought just such a different flavor and shit. So I have to put him on there for me. Not specifically for his rapping, but just his shit. Like, another dude like that is like, he's not on my list. I probably should have put him down, but Eric Sermon.
Yeah, same.
Just because, like...
Well, I sort of finessed it.
Yeah. Just because paved the way with EPMD,
well, he is,
man.
Because he's a 5th, so...
Oh, yeah, nice. Lucky. Hey, yeah, you got all my guys on your list, man. Fucking hell. But paved the way with EPMD, man.
Yes.
Paved the way. Since when was their first one? 88, 89?
For that, yeah, man. 88?
88, I reckon, man. And the funk he was bringing in 88.
Those
beats,
that genre,
bro.
He created almost...
Dude, yeah.
That genre.
And then, like, brings on Redman. You got the Hit Squad, and then Def Squad, and then he does Redman's albums. He's doing Keith Murray's albums. He's doing fucking Jamal's albums. I think Redman would have had a lot to do with those two, but fucking the collective of albums that come through there is fucking just insane. And another dude like that, just for that, is Premier, bro. Like Gangstar. I'll just say Gangstar in general. Dudes who paved the way for the music, led the way, showed cunts how to fucking do it, wrote manuals on how to fucking do this shit, you know? I'll do this manual, we'll name this manual fucking Hard to Earn. and we'll just put that menu out there. And
I'll buy
fucking,
it.
you know, yeah, and other cats can buy and study this rap menu and learn how to make fucking hip hop. But after that, dudes that really fucking just cement the 90s for me, and I think dominate it in every fucking sense of the form with consistency, beats, production, is Tribe, bro. Tribe Called Quest is fucking fundamental hip hop listening for fucking anyone. The definition of hip hop, the native tongues rippers, man, fucking defines a generation of hip hop, man.
Not too
a
many
sound
people's
where like
albums get better.
and where like you could have the hardest cunts due to like Onyx, and they'll be like, yeah, bro, we give it up to Tribe Called Quest. You know, they respect Mob Deep. Dudes who just come like everyone would respect the shit out of them. They're like, bro, like.
Nas.
You know, it's not street blow your head off fucking brains on the sidewalk raps.
Doesn't have to be.
It's just fucking hip hop, dude, from the soul, the realest of shit. You know, I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. What you doing, bro? You coming with some hip hop? I'm fucking in, son. I'm fucking in, dude. But I'll end there, bro. That encapsulates my list.
Yeah, man. I fucking couldn't agree more.
I like
man.
that question though, dude.
Couldn't agree more.
Shit got
man.
real for a second.
Shit got real.
Shit got real,
nah,
man.
but that's
motherfuckers touch me.
But that's the whole reason we're here talking about this in the first place. So I wanted to know.
Shit, yeah,
you know,
dude. Fucking oath, man.
thoughts, bro. Don't really care about what the fuck you guys.
I mean, hey, leave a comment, bro. That's right, man.
I forgot we're even fucking filming, man.
Shit.
But that's it, man. We're to the end.
To the end.
Is
of that
anyone
shit, bro.
blasting off, or we just? Nah.
Nah. Well, just like we'll both. If we had to take, we'll both do it real quick. If I had to take one, just oh fuck, it's really hard, but it almost. I've listened to the Eminem so much, but it might have to stay with that. I might have to take M. Just I don't know.
Well, we're going together on this one, so
I'll take one. You take one. I got M's in my pocket. What do you got for yours? We're allowed to play 2 tracks. 2 albums. Sorry, not tracks.
Oh man, I'll take Dre.
All right, we got M and Dre. We mixed it up.
No real variety.
No diversity at all in that. What
So
the
we got
fuck?
about 40 songs that pretty much sound the same.
Yeah, all done from the same studio. Fuck it, man. This is hip hop. Hip hop.
Diversify your albums, brother.
Diversify your albums.
But thanks for riding along, man. It's been a crazy fucking thing. Probably the longest thing I've ever done, start to finish. Don't really ever see anything through a start ever. So, you know.
Never put me in your box if the shit eats tapes.
Well, I'm single, I guess. But, get bored real quick.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Legend motherfuckers.
Legend motherfuckers.
Legend motherfuckers.
We'll see you on the horizon, man.
Yeah, and you just remember one thing. Put the towel under the door, son. And we blast off from here, dog. Let's kick it, kid.
Bitch ass, son.
Bitch ass, son.
Yeah. For the 90 now.
90 now.
All heads realize.
Wrekonize.
Real heads on the rise.
Wrekonize, my brother.
Boot camp coming through. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Represent my son. Show him how it's done.
So, that's all for now, but we'll be back.